hot in here, Kyle.
What's up, Reds? Welcome to the Sunday Summary. It's international break time. It's Sunday Summary time. It's me. It's Steve. What's up, Steve?
It's hot.
Turn your AC on, bro.
Freaking blazing in here, man. Give me 10 seconds. Go ahead. Keep going.
Turn your AC on. Jesus. Oyvind, what's up? Everyone in the chat, it's international break, and you know what that means. Everyone and their mom is linked to Liverpool, and every journalist under the sun wants to talk about it. All right, but we're not here to talk about that. We'll bring it up probably. Well, we always end up talking about that. But what's important is Liverpool's top 4 push starts now. Liverpool out of the Champions League. Madrid beat us. That's fine. Madrid, I hope they draw Man City, and I hope you knock them out, okay? Madrid are going to be a very tough team to beat. But regardless, Liverpool's only focus for the rest of the season should be top 4. That's it. Nothing else. Nothing else. Top 4, finish top 4, and that's it. That's it. That's the show. Night, guys.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Holy crap. You go, Liverpool got knocked out of the Champions League by Real Madrid. That's fine. Dude, the low attendance in here today. First of all, that needs to change. Secondly, I think people haven't given up, but the excitement's gone. The air has been sucked completely. There's no more wind in the sails or in the blimp, whatever you call it.
Nope, we're
gone.
paddling. We're paddling. Our motor's broken, sails are broken. We have paddles, and we're paddling along.
But I think there's one paddle. I think one paddle's broken. And you got one guy who's like this. Other side, then this side. That's the only way he can balance it out.
Oh, my God.
But, the circles thing's also a great analogy.
Yeah, we're just going in circles. Oh, my God.
Just spinning. It's like spinning out. 2-wheel drive in Boston. It doesn't work. And neither has anything we've tried this year.
Oh, my God. Only thing we need to do, man, is just get top 4. I don't care how we do it. I really don't. I don't care.
Oh, this is good.
Don't care.
Sorry, Teabags for life. First of all, that name. We're adrift. Liz goes, "Are we paddling up Schitt's Creek?" Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah. Uphill, basically.
Both ways to school. Uphill, both ways to school, like Gramps.
In the snow.
Oh,
hold on. Good morning to everyone in the chat. My mom's in here. Tony, Liz, Teabags, Oyvind. What's up, everyone? Shout out to you guys. Shout out to the channel members. Appreciate your support. Make sure you like the stream. Let us know what you guys think about our propulsion system at Liverpool Football Club here to get across the ocean. Because everything's broken right now. Jurgen Klopp seemed pretty what's the word? He pulled out his comical smile, Steve. You know what I mean? At the end of the
I don't like it.
Everyone's upset by that, but that's exactly how I would be on the sideline. After a certain point, when you're just frustrated and fed up with the team's performance, you kind of just sit there and go, yeah, we suck. That's all he's doing. He's not smiling because he's happy. He's smiling because he's laughing at them. He's like, hi, y'all are terrible.
I think it's more so he's just in disbelief. And it's just, he nothing's funny to him. Nobody pours more heart and soul into the success of that team than that man.
Oh,
I truly believe that. He's probably constantly working. It's more so I can't believe this. How does this happen? And it's almost funny. But he knows there's nothing funny about it. He does not bask in the misery.
No. I think he was fed up with the performance, and nothing made that more apparent than when he subbed on Oxlade-Chamberlain, and then Fabio Carvalho came on with a minute and a half left. Klopp said, "Get out there, kid, make a difference." And Fabio's like, "Are you joking?" Meanwhile, Oxlade-Chamberlain is dancing on the pitch, looking like our best player. What's that
He
about,
did look
Ox?
good.
What is that about?
He looked good, man. I've always thought Ox can get up for the bigger matches. Like, get up. Think about the best Ox moments. Those were against Man City during the heart of the rivalry. Like, the heart of the rivalry.
Right. When both teams were good again, you know?
Yeah. And, like, the Champions League draws with them, those are the best Ox moments.
Yeah.
Maybe he just plays well against big teams.
18 goals, 13 assists for Ox since he's been here in all comps. Kind of like Genie numbers, but nowhere near as useful as Genie.
No, Genie numbers were way lower than that.
Genie had like 8 goals and 21 assists or something.
All comps
Everything.
in like 6 years.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, awful numbers.
I mean, the 21 assists might be a stretch, but it was like 8 goals maybe. I don't even know if it was 8 goals.
I think you're way off, but either way, Genie played thousands of matches.
I really want to look it up now just to see.
Yeah, he's got really bad stats, but that's
Steve,
not what he's known
you
for.
can share, hey, Steve, you can share your screen now. Look it up.
Yeah, who? Genie?
Yeah, look up what
You guys want to
Genie
look
got.
at Genie stats? Oh,
Yeah, just real quick. Why not? We have nothing else to talk about unless you want to talk about us being linked with Milinkovic Savic.
no, please,
Okay.
no.
Then what else?
Oh, jeez.
Or Van de Ven from Wolfsburg. Random ass names you've never heard of, and we're being linked with them just because of international.
And everybody's gonna want him now.
Yeah,
Everybody in the chat for the next 3 months is gonna want this guy.
Van de Ven. Oh my god.
Give me a break.
Klopp is untouchable, by the way, Jeevan. I think he's untouchable. I did see a good hypothetical though.
16 goals, 10 assists. Genie, I can tell you right now.
Wait, you already got that?
Yeah. I don't need to share it because there's all sorts of ads and pop-ups everywhere.
Yeah, no, screw that.
16-10.
Okay, so I was off, but I was still in the same area. Ox 18-13, Genie 16-10.
This is just in the Prem.
Oh, well, I need all comps.
I don't know how to get that right now, and I'm not dealing with that.
God forbid.
Let me see. Hold on.
Yeah, all right, whatever.
I'm feeling pressure. You put pressure on me.
Steve, let's go.
You didn't give me any time.
All right, let's go over to the chat while Steve's doing that. Darren O'Connor, what's up, man? Haven't seen you in a while. Thing is, still having Ox and Keita in this squad is just one of the problems we have. Yeah. It's a Liverpool way of life, though, man. You let people's contracts run down and then they walk on a free. We don't sell anybody, for the most part. Plus, we need that depth, man.
And we just wait until people aren't valuable anymore. And then, like, if we sell them, they're like pennies on the dollar.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, like Origi was kind of a good example. No, wait, no, we let Origi walk, didn't we?
He was on a free.
He was on a free, yeah. But I don't know. I'm sure we had opportunities to sell Ox, but Klopp wanted to keep the players to keep the depth. Oh, and then we have the Mo Salah departure rumor.
I'm not buying that.
Mo Salah's open to a move to La Liga. Because I'm sure Mo Salah is out talking like that to people.
I'm not buying that crap. That's a waste
I don't
of time.
buy any of it.
Kyle, I can't find this. You have a better site, you can do it. If you got a better site, because the ones I usually use, it's usually very easy. Well, I can't figure it out.
This seems like a you problem.
Oh, here we go. Hold on.
Now, I did see something interesting I want to bring up to the chat. Steve, if we could sign right now, or excuse me, in this summer, Mbappe and Jude Bellingham, or Klopp walks. Or wait, no. Let me say that backwards. Okay. You have the option to sign Jude Bellingham and Mbappe this summer, but if you do, Jurgen Klopp walks. Would you do it?
No.
Exactly. Nobody would.
Well, people that don't like Klopp would.
Which I don't. Where are those?
Wait, let me
fools?
ask you this. You gotta give me more info. Is Klopp leaving at the end of his contract?
Oh God, no, dude, this is not that is not what we're doing here. This is just a simple hypothetical.
No, because that would make a difference. When's his contract up? 26?
26.
2 more seasons then. Or is it 3? 23, 24, 24, 25,
This is 22,
25, 26?
23. No, so I think it's 4, but there are 3 technically.
3, 4, 4, 5.
Because you got 23, 24.
They're both going to end up at Real Madrid after their next contract, so I'd keep Klopp. But like if this was Klopp's, if Klopp had one more year, I'd say yeah, screw it. Give me those guys.
Oh man.
I mean, I love Klopp, but there are other pretty good managers out there.
Well, yeah, but
Like
regardless,
what if we could get Mbappe, Bellingham, and like Zidane?
I don't know. It's just a hypothetical. I just wanted to ask. I didn't
Yeah.
want to go. I didn't want to go into the. Well, we could sign this manager. We could sign this manager. But
Yeah.
Teabag says he's leaving at the end of his contract. He no doubt is. I mean, he's done after his contract's up. He's already extended his contract twice. So he's done, man. Klopp looks kind of tired, to be honest, but you know.
Because he wants more silverware, dude. All this for just a few trophies? It really is. I think about it every now and again. I'm so proud of what we've witnessed, and we're so lucky to have silverware. But God, have we left a bunch on the table, man.
We have, but Steve, he's
Is
won
it going to be
everything.
10 years with Klopp and 4 trophies, 1 of each? 5 Super Cup,
I was going to say.
Community Shield, 6, 1 of each.
Oh,
One of
and
each.
FIFA Club World Cup, we've won 7.
All right, call it 7. 1 of each in 10 years with Klopp?
Yeah. I get what you're saying, but at the same time, he's still won everything.
No, he
Pretty.
has. And we
That's
still have
pretty
years
sick.
with him. But
That's pretty sick.
just imagine if that happens. It's not going to get better when he leaves. No way. There is no upgrade.
It is going to be extremely tough for people to say there's an upgrade from Klopp. However, I want everyone to think about in the past when great managers left, right? And I wasn't around for it. But think about when like Bob Paisley, Bill Shankly, like all these guys left, people were probably thinking the same exact thing. Probably thinking there's no way we can get better than this, right? And to be fair, they really weren't good for a while. All right. But then after a while, managers come around and you win things. You know what I mean?
Dude, we have had the stars have aligned. Okay? The best African footballers of all time. 2 out of the top 3, we'll call it,
That's kind of nuts.
have played for us. In my opinion, the best Brazilian in Premier League history. Only one you could probably make an argument for. Maybe there's a couple. Fernandinho, above Firmino. Best goalkeeper in the world. A generational center back in Virgil van Dijk. Generational. I think he's the best ever. On his day, I think his prime has been shorter than other people because he was a late bloomer, I think.
Hmm.
But one of the best of all time.
Yeah.
Okay.
No
Did I already
argument.
say something about the keeper?
I don't know.
Okay, Robbo's going to go down as probably the best left back. One of them in league history. And we need more. Dude, we need more trophies. Maybe that's the conversation for today, Kyle.
More the fact that we need more.
We got nothing else to talk about.
I don't want to come off sounding greedy either, Steve. But
No, I'm excited for the future. We need more, dude.
look, let me put it this way. We should have more. But we don't need more. Okay? I think we should have more because of everything you said. The stars align, the quality you have in the team, Klopp. That doesn't happen often.
No, it's never happened.
I get
Ever.
it. No, I get it. All right? It's like Haley's Comet or whatever. Once every 67 years or whatever. Okay? But what happened to everything aligning? We went from having a motor, sails, and backup paddles to paddling with one paddle. What? What
There's always going to
happened?
be a drop off. There was always going to be a drop off because you can't. What we did last year was insane, but the drop off of this magnitude is injuries, lack of refreshment and signings. They had a chance to make a difference in January, and they didn't. I'm not even that upset, and I never was, that we didn't do a bunch of business in the summer. I'm not. But when we didn't do anything in January, that sealed our fate.
We signed
Sign on the
Gakpo.
dotted line. That was it.
Signed Gakpo.
Yeah, but what has that done for us? We've gotten worse since he's gotten here. And with Diaz coming back, I mean, where's Gakpo fit in?
Well,
He's not better than Nunez. He's not better than Jota. Where's he playing?
that's a depth signing, though. It's not like Gakpo's expected to start every single game.
Right, but did we need depth
In the
at
attack?
center
No.
at false nine?
No. Well,
Like-
look, here's the thing, Steve. I read the article, which is obviously always reliable when I read articles. Okay. That Gakpo was an anticipation signing of Bobby leaving this summer. So let's just assume that's correct. And Gakpo was signed for that reason. Great. Gakpo's here. Okay. We got depth and attack now. The problem with signing Gakpo is that we didn't need to sign him right then and there. I think the opportunity was there. We needed midfielders. The midfield, this is going to end up turning into a midfield transfer talk. It always is. But the injuries, dude, where's that graphic? The Liverpool injury graphic. 162 Premier League games missed through injury. It's probably more now because of, the fact that we've played 2 more games since that graphic came out. And then Chelsea in second place with 124 games missed through injury. And Chelsea signed an entire new starting 11 because of that, most likely. That's most likely why they did it, because they had so many injuries. Here, Liverpool are not doing that.
It's true. They said what they've done is ridiculous. But by the way, to stay within the financial rules, they just have to sell a ton this summer, and that's what they're going to do.
I just wonder who they're going to sell.
Well, Mount will be off the books.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be good.
I think they might move on from Pulisic or Sterling.
They
Conte
just signed him.
Who?
Sterling.
I know, dude. But then they just signed Mudryk, who plays the same position. They've spent $200 million on left wing alone in the last 8 months. Alone. And actually, to be honest, João Felix can play on the left. And I don't know who else they may have gotten that can play over there. It's unreal. But you're right. They did that because they're panicking. And they're like, we got to do something. We didn't. We did nothing.
Yeah, we didn't do anything. However, in a positive light, that gave us the opportunity to see what Baccetic was made of. See what Elliott was really made of, given he had a season without injury. We got some good young talent in that midfield. Carvalho still didn't see any time, poor thing.
Hopefully that changes.
Still haven't seen Calvin Ramsey. I know he's injured, but
we haven't seen him all year.
I
Once
we saw him in a preseason game. I think maybe it was preseason, or maybe it was another kind of match. But he did really well when I
saw him in one cup match.
One cup match,
maybe 2.
That's what he was good. I liked what I saw from him.
Yeah, he was a solid player. He kind of reminded me of Nico Williams, dude.
Yeah,
like, you remember those times we'd see Nico play and we'd be like, "Damn, dude! Like, where'd you learn to dribble?" Like,
yeah, right.
Like, what are you doing out there with the step overs? You play right back. But
God. And then we
Anyways,
go,
Marco here says Ederson's better than Alisson. I know this is a side note.
where are we at? I don't even know where that's at.
That was
Steve,
wild.
you find your way in the like 8 miles
Because
up
I
in
don't
the chat.
scroll down. I don't stay updated with it.
Oh, well, okay. I don't even know where this is at. There it is. Jesus, Steve. You gotta
Alisson
update
is
your
a joke.
chat.
7-2 Villa. That was like a few years ago.
Well, Ederson is better than a Sission. That's a kick-ass name.
Wait,
Imagine
they
if his
have the
name was
same amount of clean
Sission.
sheets this year, and Liverpool's having an awful season. And they have the same amount of clean sheets.
Now, to Marco Markovic's credit, Ederson and Alisson are probably the closest number 1 and 2 international keepers. Like, it's almost insane how good they both are. Let's just put that on the table, okay? However, people see Ederson for some reason as a more prolific and athletic keeper for some reason, which is probably true. He's probably more athletic. But when you look at all the aspects of keeping from dribbling ability, distribution, shot stopping, all that stuff, Alisson is still a little bit better. And then when you see 1v1, Alisson's the best in the world. There's no comparison there.
Let me actually jump in here. Ederson's better with his feet.
Yes.
I'll give him that. Better distribution, better with his feet, more accurate passes.
See, the distribution thing is still extremely close for me. I don't even think Alisson might be it's close.
One-on-one and pure shot stopping. Anything inside the post, I'll give to Alisson. I'll give everything else to Ederson. It is very close. I don't even know why we're talking about this, but here we are.
Dude, there's nothing else to talk about. What are we going to talk about?
But I love these types of conversations because all year it's like match preview. We lost. We suck. He's hurt. Well, we got one paddle now. We're not progressing, so we're spinning.
We're spinning. Open ocean.
Here, Kyle, you got to take over, man. I'm tired.
That's me pulling the sail. Oh my God, we suck.
If they had an inkling Bobby might leave, that may have increased the importance of signing Gakpo. That's what Hannah says. And Hannah, we've heard that. I've heard that a lot too. And that would make sense. But I think still, even so, Bobby will come back from injury eventually. Jota can play up the middle. Salah can play up the middle. And you bought Nunez. So, like, do you really need a Bobby replacement 6 months before the season ends when you can just get him in the summer?
Yeah.
When the midfield is literally in shambles? I don't think so.
Shout out to Liz for the super chat. Liz wants to talk positive things, and we do our best to stay positive. I'm just chatting, though. We're just chatting, Liz. We could talk about the Legends match. The Legends match, I'm going to be completely frank with you guys. The Legends match is something I don't even watch until after the fact. I just watch the highlights after because I think it's cool. But I don't really.
That's next week.
Yeah. Now there was a recent player who was playing in that match. What was that?
That was Siri on my watch.
What up, Siri? Yo, I was at work yesterday, and I was doing a transfer with a patient. So I had my hands like on the belt, and they were grabbing onto my arm. They accidentally pushed the emergency services button, and it called 911 during the transfer. But I couldn't end the call because I had them in the air, and I was transferring them. So the watch, I hear hello, hello, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, and I had to like go like, all right, accident, hung up.
Oh my God, dude. That same similar thing happened to me on Wednesday.
Really?
But it had to do with National Grid. For those of you that don't know, National Grid's an energy, electricity, gas company here in the U.S. I called them for something routine. They had to replace something. And I just so happened to tell them that we had a problem with our stove, with the gas. I'm not going to get into any details, but immediately that triggered a evacuate the house. We have to come now. And I'm like, no, ma'am. Like, I was just hoping when somebody came here for that routine visit, they could just like take a look at X, Y, and Z. She's like, no, it's my job. I have to, because you mentioned gas. We have to come right now. Someone will be there within the hour. Get pets out of the home. Evacuate.
What?
Yeah, dude. So this was in the middle of a
Jesus.
work day. Really put a wrench in my day.
She was probably reading from a script. She was panicking, dude.
Oh,
She was,
she did. She said, "Please bear with me while I read the legalities to you." And I was like, "Okay." And
oh
I
my
knew
God.
I had just made a mistake. So if there is no emergency, be careful what you say on the phone with these companies. But
Dude,
I'm glad that that's a thing, because there's probably some people that are like, "No, I don't want anyone in my house right now," like, or like my house is a mess, or I don't trust people in my home, like weird stuff like that. And those are the people that die,
all right.
because you need to make sure everything's safe. So if you have any issues with your home, your vehicle, anything that might affect the safety of you or your family, this is to everyone in the chat. Please make a phone call today and get your stuff situated,
Yeah.
because you never know.
Yeah, and especially it's international break. Take advantage of that time. Get things taken care of. You know what I'm saying? But that lady sounds like she was on the phone paddling in a circle trying to tell you everything. She like,
Yeah,
"Oh my God,
unbelievable.
get out of the house."
Yeah, dude, it was crazy. It wasn't even that serious. When the lady showed up, I said, "Look, here's the scenario." This is a different lady. I said, "Here's the scenario." She goes, "Oh, damn. All right, I get it." But anyways, moving on. T-Bag says, "How about Bacetić being injured for the rest of the season?" That's not ideal.
Jesus, Steve, how many miles back are you now?
823.
Oh my God.
Well, what are we on? By the way, thanks, Liz.
When it says new comments, you got to click the new comments button.
I know, but I don't like to miss anything. So when you're talking, I scroll and catch up.
How about Bacecic being injured for the rest of the season? You can't make it up, dude. You can't. You could try.
What do you expect?
Dude,
I mean, honestly, what do we expect? Everybody gets hurt to begin with. And then this guy, he's literally a kid. He's never played in matches this physical. And we literally have just run him into the ground the last 2 months. We had no choice. Like, how'd that even happen?
is
I don't even remember it happening.
I don't. Maybe it probably happened in training. I feel like a lot of these injuries happen in training. But I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it, man. We could just.
Nunez is hurt. I think it's precautionary, because he's not playing on international duty. I think it's one of those things where, like, you've seen it a couple times with Keita, where Klopp's like, "Hey, man, like, you're about to come back from injury. I know, who is it, Guinea? I know so and so's playing. You're not going."
Yeah. Right.
You know,
Or
when he's done that, and he's
right.
like,
Right.
"No, no, 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 no. You haven't played with us for 6 months. You're not gonna go over here."
Right. I think that's how it should be. But I do think so. How many matches have we played this season? Like 40 or something like that? Like
It's been
41.
40.
And you compare it to last season with what, 68? Whatever we played, something nuts.
Hmm.
68 matches. That's a lot of football. Think about the miles on the legs with that.
I
Okay.
know. This
What
season, it's not even like we've played less up to this point. Maybe maybe a few less, because we've been out of the cup competitions for a
hmm
bit. But that's like, we're talking like 4 or 5 matches. The same amount of miles are on those legs up till this point of the season right now.
Yeah. You would think the younger players would be able to take it, but at the same time, they're not, like you said, they're not used to it. We kind of just threw him in the fire and now he's injured. Um, God,
I'm trying to catch up on some Tiago updates.
I just can't. I just need to think out loud for a second. And maybe, Steve, you can help me. And maybe you guys in the chat can help me also. I'm just trying to figure out where this gap comes from with the amount of injuries we suffer. Like, why is it so drastically different with us compared to other teams. And I know our training is more intense. I get that. But how much more intense is it, guys?
I don't even know if it's more intense anymore.
What are we feeding our guys like poison? Like,
Well,
or there's no way it could be just bad luck for 3 seasons straight. There's no way. We've had more injuries than any team in the world.
I don't think last year was that bad.
We always have
2 years
injuries.
ago was. That's when we
We
fought to get to top
always
four.
have injuries, dude. It doesn't matter. And it's bad. Like always. Jota last season, I'm pretty sure it was last season. Wasn't Jota out for like 3 months with a ligament injury because Klopp played him against Midtjylland? Wasn't that
Yeah.
last season? Or was
Jota's
that
been out for 60% of the time he's been here. But he had a great season last year.
He did. It's just I don't get it. It's our
Does anyone have an update on Thiago for me? Because I can't find a damn thing.
I thought
anywhere.
Thiago was back in training.
Yeah.
I thought he was.
Oh, man. That's too much. Let's see here. He's been hurt since the beginning of February. So we're going on 2 months.
Yeah. Share your screen if you find it, Steve. Dermot, what's up?
Speaking on March 10th. All right. You want me to share this?
Yes.
Okay. This is from March 16th. All right. Yeah, this is fine. I can share this.
Okay, so it was 2 years ago, even. I had a feeling it was 2 years ago. Okay.
What? What was 2
The
years ago?
the Jota injury where Klopp played him and then he was out. So that's crazy to think about. We've had
Was that
Jota.
2 years ago?
We've had Jota for 3 years.
The last time we bought a midfielder was 4 years ago. Thiago.
Hey, yeah,
4 years ago.
Hey, but Ox is like a new signing.
And Keita, he's been relatively fit. So he's like a new signing as well. Did you know that?
Just wait for it. He's going to be injured before the end of the year. He's not even going to play a minute and he'll get injured. Just wait. All right, share your screen. What are we doing?
I am, dude.
That's why I don't let you pin.
You don't let me pin because you don't know how to use the system.
That's true. Thiago is in individual training. I knew I saw pictures of him, dude. Thiago is training.
Can you see this?
Yep.
Oh, this looks pretty good now. No?
Yeah. Yeah. No. Echo's fine. I mean, it's so hard to lie about
It's
injury.
literally it's just news.
You can't lie about injury news. You can lie
By the
about
way-
transfers. Oh, I love watching people's toes get cleaned.
By the way, shop local, shop fresh. Let's take a look at some toes.
Yeah, that's what I'm all about.
So this was.
Wait. Go back to the toes.
I am. This was March 16th. So this was 3 days ago.
Yeah. Okay.
There could have been some updates. I think there were some newer ones, but Bacetich, he's out for the year.
Okay.
I've
Yeah.
picked
we
up
did
an
know
injury
that.
that'll keep me out. Oh no. Henderson illness.
He's been sick. Yeah. Thiago. What are we doing with Thiago? All right.
It remains to be seen if the 32-year-old will be fit to return to action after the international break. What does he have?
Yeah.
What kind of illness is this?
Is it? Wait. Is this Hendo?
Yeah. Maybe they just maybe nobody gave them an update, but
No. What if he's just got COVID?
wait, did he play in the Bournemouth match? We brought him on in the second half.
I honestly.
Yes, and then he didn't travel midweek. It's Sunday. We're almost a week since he's come down with this. And then how long's the international break? 8 days?
I don't
Something
know.
like that?
Something like that. Yeah.
He better be back. He doesn't have a disease.
Well, you never know, man.
Knock on wood.
Jeez.
Okay, Thiago Alcantara posted a positive update on his fitness after suffering hip injury at the beginning of February. March 10th, Klopp said, Thiago, we will see how it develops in the next couple of weeks. Expected back after the international break. So that would mean he would have to return to training this week. Team training. By Wednesday, I would say.
Okay.
Right? Actually,
hope
our
so.
next match is until April 1st.
Yeah, we play City on April 1st, and it's the early match.
Oh, so he'll be back for that. Never mind. I'm forgetting what date it is and all
Yeah,
that.
but we don't play well in the early match. Jesus. All right, Luis Diaz. When is this guy coming back?
March 10th, Klopp said, I hope he can start full training during next week. He'll be back for the next match, barring a setback. They both should, is what this looks like. Calvin Ramsey will miss the remainder of the season after having knee surgery. See, I thought it was his back.
What?
I thought he had a back injury where they said, hey, even though this isn't painful, you can damage it for the rest of your career. Am I thinking of somebody else?
I don't see it. I don't know of any back injuries. Are you thinking of Michael Porter Jr.?
Maybe.
Dude.
Of the Denver Nuggets? Maybe. Calvin Ramsey and Michael Porter Jr. actually come up quite a bit together in my conversation.
Liverpool Echo, they mixed them up. Yeah.
Yeah, he did make 2 appearances for us.
Okay.
Wow, what a signing that was. Real glad we got rid of Nico Williams for this.
I'm pretty sure he's injured too. I haven't seen him play. I mean, I could be wrong, guys. I don't know. I don't watch Forest, but
What I really care about. Well, Nico Williams was. I watched a couple games earlier this season. He was their best player in both matches.
well, yeah,
What I'm really curious about is Arthur Melo.
I couldn't care less about Arthur Melo.
No, he's been playing.
The toes. Let's go.
He was playing, dude.
What is this person using on their toes? That's my question. What is that? Are they spraying it with? What is that? Disinfectant?
I don't know.
Why would you spray your toes with disinfectant?
What if it's not disinfectant?
Well, I don't know. You didn't stay on there long enough. I was.
Well, go spray Hendo with some of that because he needs to heal up. Is any of this even halfway recent?
Dude, is any of this reliable? Look at the ads, dude. Look at the amount of ads.
Well, this is also Firefox because StreamYard doesn't work on Chrome. Firefox is trash.
Yeah, well. Oh my God, that's too funny.
See, he played on February 25th.
Who is this? Tiago?
No, Arthur Melo played for the U21s on the 25th of February.
Right. That's.
Has he been on the bench?
Dude, I don't know.
Does anyone know?
Dude, I don't know. I literally don't know. All I know is I've been reading since we got him in on loan. He had that injury. He was out for like 2 or 3 months. Then there was that 2-week period where we read Arthur Melo was in 2-a-day training sessions and he's trying to get back to fitness and get up to the level where Klopp can use him. And then we saw that other 2-week period where all the news outlets were reporting Arthur Melo's back in training. Everyone was like, oh, I want to see this guy do well. I want to see this guy do well. This guy is not here to play football.
Who?
Arthur Melo.
Huh. Okay. This was 2 days ago.
I don't know what he's here for, dude. That man looks depressed.
But he's at the stadium. This was last week.
I know, but I think he's here for cover, and we're just not using him. What is the point of having this guy?
Well, what are you going to do? Get rid of him?
I don't even know why we got him.
He might be able to play a little bit.
Yeah, but he's not, is my point.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Are they ever going to play him? Where is he?
If Carvalho's not playing, they're not playing this guy. We have an option to buy, too.
Who?
Arthur Melo.
No, we're not going to do that.
I
mean, well, hey, if he comes in, let's just say we play him and he lights it up. Well, why not?
Oh,
he's been here long enough to know the system.
I could give you 3 reasons why not.
Okay, go ahead. What are they?
He was injured for half of his time here on loan. He's played 15 minutes here. And I don't want him here.
That's 2. That's injury and your desires.
No, but I told you he's played 15 minutes. That's my second one. And
was he on the bench for the last match?
How about Curtis Jones? Curtis Jones came on for 10 minutes the other day.
He did?
Yeah.
Was he on the bench?
Dude, I just don't even know anymore. I don't know what's going on. Why everyone's injured?
4 million for Melo, and he's played 15 minutes. Teabag says, "Yeah, it's brutal, man."
It's rough. It's rough. Oyvind says we gotta buy him. No, dude. I don't. What? No. You could use that 37.5 towards Bellingham or Nunez or
Yeah, that's just a big price.
Milinkovic Savic.
Stop with that, please.
Oh, don't. Why are you pulling up the extended highlights?
No. Arthur Melo. He was on the bench. He's back, Kyle. He's back.
Woo!
I don't think he was on the Real Madrid bench because I doubt we included him in the squad way back. Do you see him here? I can't even read. I don't even know
Pick
how to
him
read,
up.
man.
Pick him up.
There's one other thing I want to talk about. Eden Hazard. He's not even going to play against Chelsea. He's going to ride the pine against his old team. How embarrassing is that?
Well, when you show up to camp 30 pounds overweight, you get a big payday, and you check out mentally, all your motivation's gone, you're not going to play. Dude, he peaked at Chelsea. He had no intention of going to Madrid and getting better. He went to Madrid for clout, as the kids would say, and the payday. That's it.
Everybody comes out and says, you guys have probably all seen this, that he was so lazy in training, but he was just so good. Like all those guys say it, John Terry, like all the legends say he was so lazy in training and didn't want to work. He was just so skillful. And then he probably just reached a certain age where he didn't take care of his body for so long and didn't train and like recover properly that his body just said, all right, we're done here. He's done nothing for them. He is the worst signing of all time. This is Eden Hazard we're talking about.
For
He's
Madrid.
the worst signing in the history of the sport. No, the history of the sport.
No, I mean from Chelsea to Madrid.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Because for Chelsea, he was one of their best signings ever.
No, he probably was their best signing ever.
Yes, but for Madrid,
that transfer, that Madrid's purchase of him, what was it, 80 to 100 million?
It was probably 80 to 100, something like that.
Making one of the highest paid players in the world. He's done nothing for like 5 years.
Absolutely garbage at Madrid.
This is the other thing I want to talk about is this. I've been thinking about this quite a bit lately.
What are his stats? I can't see.
There you go. 19 up. You can't see that?
I mean, I can a little bit, but I'm like 8 miles away from the screen, Steve. Can you zoom in?
Is that better?
Yeah, that's much better. There we go. What do we got? 19 appearances. No. Oh.
I just want to point this out.
No goals?
No league goals. I just want to point this out. The next time somebody wants to complain about Nunez, or even I'll look in the mirror and say the next time I want to complain about Gakpo, we have to look at this. This was 60 million for 0 goals.
And dude, he's actually being linked. I saw a link the other day with Richarlison to Madrid. I did.
Oh my god.
I did. I saw a link with Richarlison to Madrid. Chris is in the chat too. What's up, Chris? How you doing, man? That's
Chris.
Chris Stonage.
Oh, Chris. Sorry I missed you a few weeks ago, man. I was in Dubai. Welcome.
All right. Lukaku back to Chelsea for 9. Oh my god. I can't do it with the transfers with Chelsea. But yeah. It's got to be Eden Hazard is the worst transfer ever for the price. Maybe Maguire. I don't know. Some people are saying Maguire in here.
No, God, no.
Oh, by the way, I just want to take this out, or I want to talk about this real quick because I got to wrap up and go to work here. Antonio Conte's press conference yesterday after Tottenham drew with Bournemouth or Southampton. was absolutely what this culture, this Premier League needed. Absolutely what this league needed. I don't know if you watched it, but
I did.
okay. Everything he said was accurate. I mean, he's going to take the blame regardless, and he's going to get the blame regardless. So for him to say all of this about the players is fine because he doesn't have to accept responsibility because he's already going to get blamed for it. So by saying this, he's saying what everybody else doesn't want to say. And it's that and this is just Tottenham, isolated to Tottenham, but the reason Tottenham aren't winning trophies is because they're not playing as a team. And the reason that they're not playing as a team is because they're in this mindset that you're only judged by what trophies you win. Seems like everybody in the league or in this culture, like they don't. I think he used the example again in the FA Cup win, or the team of their quality should have won in the FA Cup or something like that, or the Cup. Maybe he was talking about Champions League. I'm not sure. But I respect everything he said, dude. If a coach comes out to the media and says that, I think that's like the last straw. Him kind of doing that to motivate his players. It's not necessarily to disrespect the players. It's like, look, we're at this point in the season where we're struggling to make top four. I might be out at the end of the season. This is my last ditch effort to motivate the players to finish top four and then maybe save my job. And I think, although drastic, and a lot of people jumped on him for it, I think it was 100% justified. What do you think?
I think it was justified as well. I don't think he wants to be there anymore. I think he walks. But I do think, unlike some of the other managers that you see bounced around, I do think he actually cares quite a bit. Not that the other managers don't care. I don't know how to actually say this, but you're right. Like, he's being brutally honest, and he can be because he's won trophies in multiple leagues, in multiple competitions. He's got the experience. But everybody that comes to Tottenham just for some reason can't get it done. And it sounds like he's the first person that's going to blow the whistle on that. I think it was justified. I love that he did it because I think there should be more brutal honesty in this sport, more criticism. It's okay to criticize your players, your club. You do it respectfully, and it needs to be justified. But
Yep.
also,
And
now you're going to be criticized, and you got to be able to take it, just like you
right.
can dish it out.
And on that, I apologize for interrupting you. He didn't criticize, and I watched 85% of the video. I don't think he criticized a specific player. He criticized the entire team as a whole. He said
people are playing like selfish.
Right. So that he didn't call out anyone specifically, right? If you look back, that's why Thierry Henry was criticized because he would like openly mock his players when he was managing for his short stint. Like Conte didn't do that. He just called out like this is a team problem. Nobody's playing together, right? You're right. I think there needs to be more criticism in the sport, dude. You need to be able to you're a professional athlete. He said that too. He said these are all professionals.
Yeah, he said the club pays us a lot of money.
Yeah.
Also, remember, this was after a draw, not a loss.
But
that's the best part. That's the best part.
Yeah.
Is that they didn't even drop all 3 points, but they blew the lead. It was a penalty in extra time that tied it up.
Yep.
So, like a stupid little mistake, that could have been avoided. But either way, they scored 3 goals. And they didn't lose. And he pulled this out. I love it.
I absolutely love it. I think he was just fed up. And you saw the passion when they scored the 3rd goal, when Tottenham went up 3-1. He was amped. He was like, yes, finally. So like you could see that frustration building. Tony, take care. And then I can only imagine what it felt like for this team to just crumble under that. But
yeah. Last thing here, Chris says they're too comfortable. Shiny stadium, happy clappers. No feathers ruffled. Jose tried. He's trying. Will end with the same result. I think you're probably right. It will end with the same result. But you're right. Probably the best stadium in the world, right? Definitely one of the newest
Well, it's definitely one of the newest and up there. I
and
like the
biggest.
stadium.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's amazing.
Yeah.
They have great players, but like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't see Tottenham being the same next year. I think some players are going to leave. I think this might be the summer Harry Kane leaves. Son's got 6 league goals all year. But
Something's
everyone's bashing Salah and Nunez. Son's got 6 goals.
Yeah, why does nobody want to talk about Spurs? It doesn't
Well,
get
because
clicks.
they're virtually irrelevant. They don't
Yeah,
fight for trophies.
it doesn't get clicks. It doesn't. If you talk about how bad, or not bad, but how unproductive Son's been, you're not going to get clicks. If you talk about how bad of a game Salah had or Nunez had, you're going to get clicks.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's about, man. That's what this sports media is about, getting clicks.
Yeah, and it's not just with Liverpool. Like, people will bash Anthony as well. People will bash Mudryk, Sancho, all of them. But these guys are just like immune from criticism. Conte is just not having it. I love it. That's it for me.
I love it. We're just paddling away, guys.
In
Paddling
a
away.
circle. In a circle like this.
In a circle. Sails are broken. We're just paddling, passing it off. Steve, your turn. Oh, my shoulder. I'm injured. I'm done. Okay, next person's up.
Keita. Oh no, you have malaria.
He's done. Poor Keita, man. I just wish that guy would have worked out. He's out of here. All right, guys. Again, appreciate you tuning in. And make sure you like the stream. Shout out to Chris for being here. Shout out to all our channel members. We appreciate you guys. And until next time, Reds, take care.